Hi Leo, welcome to the full moon and Sagittarius reading for May 23rd, 2024. Full moons close out cycles, and the direction this reading is going in is number 7, people, professional assistance. So number 7 is a kind of a surprise card. It's associated with Uranus. So there can be surprises, but there can also be unconventional ways of dealing with things. Obviously, this is the people card, so these are going to be people around you, or it could even be you. Professional assistance, you may be helping, you may be the professional helping others in kind of unconventional ways, or you could be seeking professional assistance in some way. So you may want to, at this time, look into your life to see what needs some assistance through a professional, or like I said, perhaps you're the one giving that information. Full moons, like I said, close out cycles. So the first column is where you find yourself at the time of the full moon, or what it is you are consciously closing out, what you're consciously finishing up at this time. The second column is you, how you're behaving, what you're thinking, how you're feeling, what you're doing, how you're seeing the whole situation, but it is you in action to this scenario, to this situation. And the last column, interesting. And the last column is probable outcome. Again, probable because some things we can change and some things we are meant to experience, but always to further our growth. Well, I do see a professional here with this King of Wands. Nice. Okay, this looks good. King of Wands is my Aries card. This can be you because it's a fire sign, but it is somebody in a leadership role. They are, it's Aries, so it's somebody who can kind of blaze trails, right? And you have 2 sevens here, so that's what I mean by sort of a surprise, sort of out of the box kind of thinking. And that would be this Aries type person. They can be managerial positions or they can be entrepreneurs. They usually like to lead though. And you have the 7 of Wands here, so these may be somebody who can help you through scenarios that are trying to knock you down from your position, right? This can be competition, and so maybe there's a very competitive edge with this person, or they're helping you get a competitive edge. If I had the 3 of Wands here, I'd say they were allies, but let's have a look. This can be a bit of a surprise. If you notice, he's wearing 2 different shoes, which can be sort of like he had to run out very quickly from his little hut, so he just grabbed any shoes because of sort of a surprise attack. The card also says, though, however, that if you keep your perspective on the high road, you usually win out over the competition. 6 of Swords is moving on. It's moving on from a situation, and so maybe that is your best scenario here. Is actually taking the situation, what you've learned, and kind of viewing it from a calmer perspective, from a calmer state of mind. So you're moving from very choppy waters here, or rather wavy emotions, to something calm and a little more placid. But it can be somebody who's helping you through to calm things down, right? Because things seem to be a little bit competitive here. And so this is somebody who could be a professional that's really helping you to calm the waters a little bit. It can be after a period of difficulty, but I saw that here already. So for everyone, that's going to be a little bit different. And again, it can be through very unconventional ways. So maybe something that you hadn't thought of before, something a little bit out of the box. You are Judgment and the 8 of Pentacles. So there may be a judgment you need to make in regards to work, and maybe there is a professional that can help you do that. But it is also, the Eight of Pentacles is clearing all distraction and just getting the job done. And this is usually a work scenario, but it can also be health-wise, right? It can also be a healthy work life, a healthy wallet, but also a healthy body, because it's the Pentacles, and Pentacles are finances and the things of the earth, which would include your physical well-being. And so maybe you have decided to do something good for your health, or for the health of your work, or the health of your finances, because the Judgment card is a call to action. It is the clarion call. We have epiphanies. We're finally understanding a situation that really kind of, the quarter drops. We understand it, and so we can take action. It's a rebirth. It's renewal. But it is judgment, so it is coming to these conclusions of like, okay, I get it now, I understand it now, and now I can move forward again. And again, for everybody, it's going to be something different, but it can be financial, it can be work related, or it can be health related. Because this is the Walking Wounded card, and this is somebody who's kind of been through the battle. They have their experiences to prove it, and it may be a little bit like this is sort of biding your time, right? It's kind of like, well, we'll see. We're going to move in this direction, but I'm going to take it slow and steady and bide my time and not rush into anything. So maybe you have come to these conclusions, but you're still maybe a little bit wary or leery of the situation. Maybe a little bit like can be worn down, I feel, for some of you. But you've had the experiences and you can learn from them. I do feel this is sort of biding your time. And this can be something that you're working on. This feels a little disjointed, but it can be, so it doesn't feel like a complete flow. It can be different things that are happening to you at this time. But you can also be getting some professional assistance where work is concerned, right? Or maybe you get advice and you're a little bit like, maybe yes, but maybe not at this time. Or maybe it's for the future, or we shall see. Slow and, I don't even say slow and steady, although that is the next card, which is 10 of Wands. But it is biding your time, like when the time is right. And maybe the time is right for you because now you have this Judgment card of sort of like I said, the quarter drops. Now I see. So maybe you're getting some financial assistance from somebody, or some assistance where work is concerned, or a new job, a new thing that you're doing, because there is rebirth here, right? So that can also be like a revitalization of a work situation. Doing something new, changing it up kind of energy. The outcome is great though. The outcome is a wish come true, and that is because you've faced a fear. That is because you've done the work, and the universe grants you a wish. So it is the Make-A-Wish card, but there's emotional fulfillment here, and you're emotionally fulfilled, and you have, this card also asks you to share and not to gloat. I'm not saying that you are, that's just what the card says. But there's death here, so there is a rebirth, a transformation, and it can come through professional assistance. And I think you'll be very happy with the outcome of it. There's fulfillment here and a wish come true. And it can be, again, in a way of stabilizing finances, or your work situation, or your health situation. It is the page of, it is Capricorn, the Sun in Capricorn, this card. And that's very much about self-empowerment and empowering others. And that's what exactly a assistant, or, professional assistance would do. It would help to empower yourself and help to empower others. And we're creating then stronger foundations through doing this. And I think it works out very well in your favor. I think you're going to be very happy. It can be the miser card, or that we're holding on to something too tightly, but in this case it doesn't really feel that way. However, it can also be that we're working so hard that we are saving our money for something, um, to transform our situation in some way, and there's nothing wrong with that. What does Spirit want you to know? Queen of the Unicorns, you are blessed with love, compassion, and wisdom. This is a lovely card. Use that. Again, if you are the person empowering somebody else or professionally assisting somebody else, it is through the compassion and love and wisdom that you glean or that you give over that you can help other people with. But also, if it is assistance that's coming in your way, it can have something to do with love, compassion, and wisdom. But this is a really nice message for you. One of my favorite, if not my favorite card in the deck. Okay? So, thank you for listening. I hope this has been helpful. I will return in 2 weeks with a new moon reading. Until then, take good care. Enjoy your wish come true. And thank you for listening. Bye for now.